Hey, welcome back to my Sports Nation channel today about this video. Before she even laced up for her first college game, Hannah Hidalgo was already being buzzed about. Not because of her stature, she stands at just 5 feet 6 inches. Not because she's from a high-profile market or has 1 million Twitter followers. They were talking about her because of the way she played. With passion, with intensity, with the kind of infectious energy that can swing an entire game. And then, when she finally took the floor for Notre Dame, all of those whispers became shouts. She scored 31 points in her first game and never looked back. Suddenly, the basketball world woke up. This wasn't just another solid freshman. This was a star in the making. Hannah Hidalgo has stormed women's basketball, and if you're not watching her yet, you will be soon. Hannah Hidalgo's path did not start with ballyhoo and going viral videos. It started in the New Jersey gyms where only one thing matters: grit. She was undersized since she was young relative to her peers, but she never played that way. She established her game on hustle intuition and an ironclad conviction that she was meant to be on the court. By high school, it was evident she wasn't merely holding her own, she was dominating. At Paul VI High, she was a walking triple threat, scoring at will, shutting down the other team's best defender, and directing the offense with veteran composure. Her senior year stats were insane: 28.8 points, 7.2 rebounds, 6.4 steals, and more than 5 assists per contest. She was ubiquitous on all stat sheets, all highlight reels, and finally all scouts' radars. When college selection time arrived, Hannah didn't pursue the brightest light or the loudest rumble. She selected Notre Dame, a legend program with a history of excellence and an appetite to reclaim national prominence. It was the ideal match, a program in need of a spark, a system built around toughness, quickness, and intelligence. And Hannah, she was the spark. She came to South Bend with one thing on her mind: proving she could make an impact at the collegiate level, and she did it immediately. Her first college game had her racking up 31 points and grabbing 8 steals. Let that just sit in there for a moment. 31 and 8 in her first game. That doesn't make a statement. That is the statement. From that point forward, every game she played was a must-see television event. Hannah was not posting stats, she was altering the flow of each game. Her defense is stifling. She takes it full court. She seizes lanes. She creates turnovers that result in fast breaks. It's controlled anarchy, and she controls it. She led the entire country in steals per game, not freshmen, anybody. On the offense, she's a whirling dervish. Her initial step causes defenders to freeze. She can score downhill in an instant, finish on contact, and still dime up her mates when help defends. Watching her, you begin to understand this isn't a matter of size, it's about effect, and Hannah Hidalgo's effect is profound. Let's discuss numbers. As a first-year player, she averaged more than 22 points, almost 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and over 4 steals per contest. Those are Player of the Year type statistics. And she did it while shouldering the burden of being Notre Dame's go-to ball handler, perimeter stopper, and emotional leader. Her PER was among the highest in the NCAA. She set records at Notre Dame for freshman scoring and steals. And it's not only volume, it's efficiency. She shoots accurately from the field, understands when to take control, and never forces up bad shots. It's the type of maturity that is not common in a freshman ad, frightening for opponents who must deal with her for the next 3 years. But statistics paint only half the picture. What truly distinguishes Hannah is her heart. She competes with an attitude. You can witness it in the way she dives for every loose ball, applauds after every defensive stop, and picks up her teammates when they're down. Her passion is infectious. She brings life to the court. She speaks to faith, family, and being a representative of something greater than herself in interviews. She is down-to-earth, concentrated, and humble, but once the whistle blows, she flips a switch. And that dichotomy, nice off-the-court killer on it, is what makes her so formidable. She doesn't trash talk. She speaks through her game. And of late, it has been screaming. The basketball community is taking notice. Analysts are labeling her one of the nation's top two-way guards. Coaches are modifying their entire game plans simply to stop her. And fans? Fans can't get enough. Social media goes wild after each game. Highlights of her steals, finishes, and no-look passes are going viral. Young players are already claiming they want to play like Hannah. That's legacy-level influence. And remember, she's just beginning. We're watching the rise of a player who could go down as one of the best point guards the women's game has ever seen. WNBA scouts are already circling. Endorsements are on the horizon. The path to greatness is wide open, and she's sprinting down it. So where does she go from here? The sky's the limit. With another year or two of college, Hannah might bring Notre Dame back into national title contention. She's already the face of their program, and soon she might be the face of the sport. The WNBA is beckoning. Team USA might be next. But wherever she ends up, one thing is certain. Hannah Hidalgo isn't pursuing greatness. She's becoming it. If you're a fan of women's basketball and want to see the emergence of the next crop of superstars, Hannah Hidalgo is the name you should remember. She's showing that size doesn't matter. Heart does. So like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. What's your favorite Hannah Hidalgo moment? And how far do you think she can go? Because if what we've seen so far is any clue, she's just getting started.